I'm back. Holy pepperoni! Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my channel once again. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. Thank you for everybody who's been supporting me and just subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead, please subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. Hit the notifications button. Hit the like button. Share this video with your friends. I'm only successful when you guys help me become successful. So please do all that. I'll be making as many videos as possible. I'm looking at every other day. Maybe I'll start every day. It is what it is, man. I just want to have a great time with you guys, and I've been enjoying this ride. So join me along for the ride to making this show as successful as possible. It is Wednesday night. I actually just finished watching AEW Dynamite, and I'm all in on All Out. But before that, I got to address some stuff, man, because you guys online are crazy, all right? So I'm gonna talk a little bit NXT. Let me talk a little NXT first, right? So, NXT put 4 of the greatest wrestlers in the world right now in the ring for an entire hour, and you're mad because there wasn't a clear winner. And what they're actually doing is taking 2 of those 4 and giving you another match next week. And you're mad because there's no true champion? Like, do you not understand what weekly episodic television is? They're not here. It's not a pay-per-view. NXT doesn't do their events all the time, so they rely on weekly episodic television. So what happens? They gave you a great hour. Enjoy it. There's no reason to get all mad and get all butthurt. All right, it's on a Tuesday night. They got to enjoy the time free without AEW, and the next week another Tuesday night with no AEW competition. They're gonna give you another great match. Now I don't know about you, but I thought for me to sit on a Tuesday night and be able to watch NXT without flipping back and forth between NXT and AEW, it was great. It was great to also come watch AEW today without the back and forth of NXT. That was awesome. So you're complaining. And now there's reports saying that, oh, you know what, NXT might move to Tuesday night. Man, go watch NXT then. Because it's great. You can watch your Raw, your NXT, then your AEW, take a day break, watch SmackDown. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, best shows on best wrestling shows on TV, right? AEW and NXT, they're fighting for one. You got SmackDown and Raw's last. It's the truth. Fight me. Pull up. I don't care. That's just my opinion. All right. So now that you can watch the 2 best shows, 2 best wrestling shows back to back, one Tuesday, one Wednesday, without having to go back and forth. The little Wednesday night war does not existent. Why was the Monday Night Raw successful? Because there wasn't other wrestling shows throughout the week. Why does AEW keep winning the ratings? Because a lot of people are WWE out by the time they get to Wednesday. They'll sit at home, they'll watch Friday Night SmackDown, they'll chill for the weekend, watch Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw, of course, is not the best show. So by the time you get to Wednesday, you want to try something different. You want to watch AEW. So now you can sit here and watch NXT on a Tuesday, AEW on Wednesday, and you're fine. You got the 2 best shows out the way. You can watch SmackDown if you want to watch Raw. Sometimes Raw puts me to sleep. It's frustrating watching Raw sometimes because sometimes I'm snoozing. Oh, it's real horrible. But AEW All Out is this weekend. I'm excited, so I wanted to do this video to give you my predictions. If you got predictions, I want to know what you got. Write them in the comments below. I'll be watching here I'm excited. AEW doesn't, they do their 4 pay-per-views, which is great because it really does let their storylines marinate. You know how you get that meat that you about to put in the grill, you about to season it up. You season it up real good. You let it marinate. That's what AEW does. They season it up real good. It marinates. And it's good and bad, right? Because there's some times where it's too long. It's like, all right, come on, man, let me get to the finish. But on a lot of things, it's good. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the predictions. A tooth and nail match with Britt Baker, DMD with Rebel, and Big Swole. And it's apparently going to happen in Britt Baker's office. So I'm expecting some kind of cinematic match, or they're just going to go at it in the office. I'm going to tell you right now, Britt Baker's going to win. She's going to come out looking strong. Here's why. There's no better heel as far as a women's wrestling in AEW than Britt Baker. The whole point is to get to Britt Baker getting the AEW Women's World Title eventually. Probably next year by the time they get to Double or Nothing. I see that happen. So why would I have Britt Baker lose? Especially on her match back. That's the whole point. Get to Britt Baker. Getting that against Hikaru Shida. That's where it's going to end up going. So for this, I'm definitely going for Britt Baker. I'm excited. I hope they do some kind of cinematic match, pre-recorded, then they put it on the show. We'll see what happens. So go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up for Britt Baker, DMD. All right, next match. Matt Hardy, Sammy Guevara. Broken rules match. If Hardy loses, he must leave AEW. Hardy's gonna win. That's it. Sammy just got back a few weeks ago. He had that whole deal when he spoke about Sasha. He's back. They're trying to put him in something. They're trying to do something with him. I see Hardy winning. It's a broken rules match. Whatever that is, we'll go ahead and do it. Next match, Jurassic Express, which is Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus versus the Young Bucks. Okay, so check this out. I was watching Dynamite, and they had this 8-man tag match where it was each team was 2 different tag teams paired up, wrestling the other team, and the winners meant that those 2 teams faced each other. You know what? I gotta say, bro, that shit was dumb. Okay? And props to JR because he really tried to sell it. He was like, oh no, because when you work a pay-per-view, you get that payday. So these guys are really, they're trying to go in there and get that payday. But look at the Young Bucks. Look, here's the thing. Oh yeah. Here's another thing, right? So the Young Bucks, right? Executive Vice Presidents. We're the Executive Vice President. But you sit here putting yourself in a match so you can get to the pay-per-view. We already know you're going to win. That's stupid. You had all this time. You could have probably done something. You could have just done the match regular. 8-man tag match. Here we go. And then at the end of the day, at the end of the match, have a little confrontation with the Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy because that's what you were doing. You came in, you were kind of pissed off. You didn't do your little post and all that. So you could have done something different. I thought that was lazy booking. Would the match be good? Yeah, of course the match is going to be good. But get into that, could have done something better. Young Bucks for the win. I think eventually you're going to have to get to the Young Bucks, FTR. We'll get to that later. 8-man tag match. Dark Order, Brody Lee, Colt, Evil Uno, and Stu versus Matt Cardona, Scorpio Sky, and then Dustin Rhodes and QT Marshall. I can go either way with that one. I'm going to say Matt Cardona, Scorpio Sky, and the Natural Nightmares win this. I think that eventually is going to lead Brody Lee to either feud with Scorpio Sky or Matt Cardona. Or, I don't know. It's funny. Because like I said, they let these storylines marinate for so long, so you don't really know where they're going. So, but okay, yeah, I'm gonna stick with my pick. That's my pick. Okay, whatever. 21-man casino battle royal. You got guys like Darby Allin, Lance Archer, Brian Cage, Ricky Starks, Pentagon, Bray Phoenix, Butcher, Blade. Everybody. Winner gets an AEW World Title shot. So usually, I think they'll probably do the title shot quick. You know, they won't let it marinate. They won't do nothing. As much as I want to pick one of these guys here, I kind of want to pick somebody that's not there. So I'm going to go with bold prediction. All right. Miro will debut for AEW. And he will be the one to get the title shot. They'll bring him in big. And this is a problem that I have with AEW. They bring all these guys. They put all this hype. They put them in the world title match. And then after that title match, they go to like the mid card. Yeah, I don't like that too much because then they kind of get lost in the shuffle. I think the only one who really made something out of that was Brody Lee. Came in, big hype. Oh, big hype. He's the exalted one. World title shot, lose, then mid carding around. They do that a lot. They did that with Brian Cage. So I think they'll probably do that again. That seems like their MO. So I'm in bold prediction. It's going to be Miro. He's going to do that. And then Miro, you'll get Miro versus Moxley. Hikaru Shida versus Thunder Rosa for the AEW Women's World Championship. I'm going to say this right now. We need more Thunder Rosa in AEW. There's no reason why she's not signed to, like major companies. Like, she should be there. Like, I'm a big fan of Thunder Rosa, and I think that she's going to give a hell of a match, but it's not going to be hell enough to win the title. Like I said earlier, the AEW women's roster is headlined by one person, and that's Hikaru Shida. She is the face of that roster, and she is going to win because, like I said earlier, the match that they're going to marinate and build over, 14 weeks is going to be Hikaru Shida versus Britt Baker, probably like at a double or nothing, and that's when Britt Baker gets crowned AEW Women's World Champion. That's what it is. Tag team titles: Kenny Omega, Adam Page versus FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood. So we've been marinating this Kenny Omega, Adam Page for weeks, for months, way too long. I thought they should have dropped the titles a long time ago. But this is it. New champions. FTR will walk away with the AEW Tag Team Championships. It's that way they can lead on to the Bucks and FTR because that's the match everybody wants to see. They're going to wait on that because that's a match that you want to put in front of a crowd. You want to put like 10, 15,000 people into that arena to see the Bucks and FTR because they're going to want the crowd reaction. So they're going to wait to Double or Nothing because they're hoping that by that time they can fill an arena. Don't blame it all. Start it now. Get FTR the titles. They can do a lot of things. There's a lot of great tag teams that they can work in AEW. Let them do that. Marinate all that stuff nice and good. And then Double or Nothing, Bucks FTR. AEW, I'm open. I can do this, man. Come on, man. Chris Jericho, Orange Cassidy, 14 weeks of this finally ends. All right, 14 weeks of this storyline ends. And it's going to end with Orange Cassidy winning. Match can be won by pinfall, submission, or throwing the opponent into the tank of mimosa. First of all, that's a damn waste of mimosa. All right? There's so many women out there that love mimosa, my wife included. she would probably drink the whole tank. No, she's not an alcoholic, but she loves them. Mimosas are cool, man. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of the bubbly for breakfast. All right, so wasting the mimosa, but it's all good. All right, Chris Jericho, he's gonna be probably thrown into that tank, or he probably lose, gets mad, and then they'll still throw him in the tank. Either way, Chris Jericho is gonna be smelling like the bubbly after this, and of course, the main event for the AEW World Championship, MJF. I'm going to try this like the announcer saying, John. No, I'm not going to do that. John Moxley, MJF for the AEW World Championship. So, it would be dumb to take the title of John Moxley. The one reason why is because he literally just got named the number one wrestler on the PWI 500. Okay, you can flex that for months. He's the number one guy. So it doesn't make any sense if you sit here, he's been named the number one guy on the PWI 500, and a week later, he drops the title. So it's not happening. It's going to be a great match. Okay? MJF is by far the future. He really is. But it is not going to be his night. Maybe later on. Doesn't matter. It is not his night. So those are my predictions. That's what I think is going to happen this Saturday night on AEW All Out. Be there. Tell me your predictions below in the comment section. That way we can interact. I love to see what you got going on, what you're thinking, and I will see you after. So I'm not going to play video games today, right? My PlayStation is updating, and some of my video games are updating. And for those who have PlayStation, y'all know that it starts updating. Oh my God. Ugh. But I will have a video. Today's Thursday. By the time you're seeing this, I'll have a video Friday because Tuesday night I played Madden and I got embarrassed. I think I threw like 5 interceptions in the first half and I quit the game. I'm sorry, I was a quitter. So we'll put that on Friday, and then we'll be back Sunday with some AEW reactions. I'll put, hey, was I right? Was I wrong? We'll do all that stuff. But again, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notifications button, hit the share button, hit all the buttons. All right? And I will see you tomorrow with my big embarrassment of interceptions right here on the Wrasslin Gamer.